If someone tries to climb onto your boat in the middle of the night, do you fight or flee? We made the wrong choice at first. Don't make the same mistake. Here's what happened. I grew up in Marlin Bay, and every summer since I was a kid, I'd spend 3 months in a quiet coastal Northport town. If you've ever been in that area, you know the type. Small harbors, lots of sailboats, and everyone knows each other. I had a big group of friends who did the same thing every summer. We worked during the day and met up at night to hang out. I was 19 when this happened. That night, I had just finished working as a dock boy. Like usual, I texted the group to ask what the plan was. I picked up my buddy, let's call him Caleb, after his shift so we could grab some alcohol. Caleb had a fake ID, so he was our go-to for that. We got what we needed and drove back to town. While we waited for the others to finish their jobs, we decided to take my family's small boat out for a ride and have a few beers. I had permission to take it out alone, and it was something we did a lot. We cruised around the peninsula and anchored near a popular hangout spot where a few other boats were already floating. It was around 7 p.m., but still light out. We dropped anchor between 2 other boats and relaxed, drinking and listening to music. The boat to our right eventually left, and then the music from the boat on the left stopped. We assumed they were leaving too. We started shouting stupid stuff like, "Turn the music back on," just messing around, half drunk. But no music came back on. We sat at the front of the boat, chatting, when Caleb said, "Dude, look." I turned around and saw 3 people standing on the now silent boat. They were just standing there, looking right at us. I laughed at first, thinking they were messing around. I turned away, but Caleb kept watching them. He looked seriously uncomfortable. I told him to chill. They were probably just checking us out or waiting for someone. But he wouldn't stop staring, and it started to creep me out too. It was getting dark now. The only light came from their boat. You couldn't see faces, just their shadows. After a while, I turned around again and saw they hadn't moved, still just standing there, watching us. I started to feel weird about it too. Trying to lighten the mood, I grabbed the megaphone from near the steering wheel and joked, $20 to watch, fellas. Caleb got mad. He clearly thought something wasn't right. As I put the megaphone away, I heard one of them laugh. It wasn't a normal laugh. It sounded off, raspy, slow, and weirdly low. It made my skin crawl. That's when Caleb stood up and said, "Dude, we need to leave, now." I still thought he was overreacting, until we heard 2 splashes. We looked over and saw only 1 person left on the boat. 2 had jumped into the water. Caleb started pulling up the anchor fast. I was still laughing, thinking it was a prank or something. But Caleb was dead serious and scared. He yelled at me to start the boat. I was still laughing and sipping my beer, until I noticed the water had gone quiet. The splashing stopped. Caleb was frozen, staring at me while holding the anchor. Something was wrong. I called out, "Hello?" No answer, just silence. Then I heard a splash behind me, and Caleb yelled, "Oh!" I turned around and saw someone trying to climb onto the back of our boat. Panic hit me hard. I turned the key to start the engine. Just then, another hand grabbed the railing near Caleb. He held the anchor like a weapon. I slammed the throttle forward, so hard that we crashed into a sandbar. I reversed out fast and got us back into open water. Once we were clear, I cut the engine. Caleb and I looked at each other in shock. He told me I was an idiot, and honestly, I agreed. I said we should just go back. Instead of rushing home, we started cleaning up the mess from our escape. But then I saw something. From the direction we had just come, a boat was speeding toward us. I froze. No way. said, and jumped to the wheel. Our boat isn't fast, but I floored it. Caleb was freaking out. Who are these guys? Why won't they just leave us alone? I told him to calm down and focused on getting back to the docks. After 5 tense minutes, the docks came into view, but so did the other boat. It was close enough now that we could see its bow rising and falling with the waves. I didn't know what to do. I suddenly turned hard left, hugging the shore. By some miracle, the boat chasing us turned the other way. We exhaled in relief, but I kept the engine going full speed until we reached the dock. Luckily, the boat wasn't damaged. We met up with our friends and told them everything. They had no idea who those people